Several lives tragically cut short. Millions of others changed forever. Valentine's Day in Parkland, Florida is more somber than most. That's because 7 years ago today, these 17 students and staff members were murdered when a former student opened fire at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. 17 others were hurt that fateful day, and the shooter is now serving life in prison. Well, after that shooting, a movement grew to pass a number of reforms. State lawmakers did so on everything from mental health to school security measures.
But now there is a push to reverse one of those reforms. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank explains the new proposal.
At a high school in Brevard County today, a once unthinkable ritual. A moment of silence, followed by
Alyssa Alladef, Scott Beagle.
The names of the 17 people who were killed by a teenager who'd illegally purchased his gun.
Elena Petty, Meadow Pollock.
Other students did an art project highlighting the words, "You belong." Amidst the shock, lawmakers sent numerous reforms to the governor's desk, including money for officers at every school, allowing some teachers to carry guns, and the establishment of threat assessment teams.
There has to be mandates, and there has to be severe consequences.
As far as guns, the state created red flag laws, banned bump stocks, and raised the age of purchasing a gun from 18 to 21. Senator Randy Fine of Brevard County wants to roll the age back now to 18.
The problem is not guns. The problem is what's going on in people's brains. And that is what we have to deal with.
It's not clear how much momentum that idea has, even in a state legislature that often supports gun rights. A similar proposal failed last year, and the Senate president toured the building the Parkland shooting happened in before it was torn down. He seems skeptical and says he's siding with law enforcement.
You have to choose who you're going to trust. I trust them.
The family members of the victims spent the day thinking not about the legislative process, but rather about what was stolen from them.
You know, I heard this morning, love conquers hate, right? And I think that's what we have to really think about, the love, right? We can't carry the anger.
Current students in Brevard County paid tribute in much the same way. Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.
State Senator Fine says the rest of the bill works as intended, and he applauded the fact that there have not been any major incidents at Florida schools since the reforms went into effect.